Hey everyone, I'm Dr. Barbara Eaton and welcome to our Facebook Live. With me today is Dr. Stacy and Dr. Anita, and we are your three hostesses for the Cal Cairo Women's Retreat January 9th, 10th, and 11th in San Juan Capistrano, California. And we're excited to be with you, and here's why. All of us go through the year and then the new year hits and it's like scrambling to get ourselves established to have a really great year. And having coached chiropractors now for almost 3 decades, I know what that scramble is like and have walked with thousands of entrepreneurs as we tackle the new year. And so I'm excited to bring to you 2 sections, one on money and one on business. So I'll be laying out strategies for you to implement to grow your money with less effort than you probably have ever done in your life. And then to also give you a framework to check in with your business systems and operations so that we minimize what we are doing that isn't really adding up to big growths and expansions in our business and being visible in our community, as well as making sure we have plugged into those operations and procedures that do make the biggest impact. I know it's really easy just to start adding in a bunch of things, and that is not the way of the successful entrepreneur, at least wise the successful, peaceful entrepreneur. So that's what I'll be bringing to the weekend, as well as lots of fun and adventure and connection. So Dr. Stacy, share with us what women can expect from your contributions during our weekend together.
We're going to talk about relationships. And very importantly, I'm just curious, how many of you have had a relationship with your mom or with a sibling or your friend, maybe a coworker, or the one that you share your home with, that at times you feel like the relationship is not going the way it should? Okay? And more importantly, even the relationship you have with yourself. Sometimes you find yourself guilty of sabotaging your own relationship with yourself and along with others. We're going to really dive deep into a few things. One of them is the boundaries. At times we have difficult relationships because our boundaries aren't set. And also, more importantly, though, is we all have our manuscripts for ourselves, but so many times we have the manuscripts for everybody else, what they're supposed to be doing. And if they're not your employee, if they're your friend, if they're your spouse, if they're your love, they have their own script. So we have to also respect their boundaries and sort of live within our own lines and not cross the line and look somewhere else. And when we do that, we have respect for others, we have respect for ourselves, and we get our relationships to the place where they need to be. You lead your relationships in peace, in calmness, and with love. Lots of clarity there. So if you're having any issues, I've been through them all. I share that with you. Come to the retreat, and we're going to dive in deep, and we're going to just start the year right. And start it now with the relationship with yourself and with others, and just see how everything else sort of falls right into place.
Nice. Well, every woman I know loves to talk about relationships, right? My husband and I just started leading a small group for young marrieds 2 weeks ago. And it's been so fun to have these really just open and vibrant and vulnerable conversations. And I can promise all of you that's the container that your three hostesses will create for our weekend in San Juan Capistrano, January 10th through the 11th. Dr. Anita, talk to us about what you're bringing, because this time of year, the beginning of the year, it's on everyone's mind to regain their health. So what can we expect from you?
Yeah, you're so right. So my biggest struggle since I was 7 years old has actually been my body and my health. I was sat down by my mom at 7 to say, we need to put you on a diet. You are a little chubby. She meant no offense, obviously, at the time, but that really shaped the course of some of the issues I had with my self-esteem, with my health, with my body. And it really led me into this active health student of life. And as a chiropractor, that's probably why I went into chiropractic. I wanted to find things that were natural. But I was one of those people for most of my life that I have done every kind of yo-yo diet, you name it. I personally have gone through so much body issues where I've starved myself, I've been bulimic, I have done so many things until I had figured out that my biggest struggle was actually one of my biggest strengths, or I could turn it into my biggest strength. And what I had to realize and learn in terms of my health transitioning and getting to some of the goals that I set up for myself was learning to love on myself and accept me where I was. And how to really do that is one of the hardest things I think us women have a tendency to do. So what I'm really wanting to share and bring to the table at the Women's Retreat, January 9th through 11th, is not only how I overcame that, but tips and simple things to put into place with your lifestyle now to start seeing things unfold in ways that maybe you never have yet. Starting to meet yourself where you are and how to do that with some tried and tested methods personally, and coaching other patients and people as a personal trainer and things like that I can bring to the table. Because you're right, Stacey and Dr. Barbara, like we see this in our practice with our patients. January 1, we're all more motivated and excited to, change things in our body. And with this retreat, we're really going to put the framework to make that happen, answer what those simple equations are to make all the noise go away and really implement things for this year of 2026. So I'm so hoping that all of you here are going to join us and see that shift in your life, and let's make it happen now.
Yeah. And let's say that you're watching this and you're like, oh, my money, my business, my relationships, my health, they're all like perfectly dialed in. Well, come and teach us.
Yes.
Right? Come and contribute your love and your wisdom and your experience with the rest of the group. Or maybe there's a story or something that we all share, or someone in another woman shares that would be of benefit to a practice member or a family member back home. It's only going to happen that weekend. And the three of us are also extremely committed in making sure that whatever resolutions, whatever commitments you make in our weekend together, you're not fizzled out by February, right? The majority of people make New Year's resolutions the first week of January, and by February, they're like, New Year's resolution, what? And so we want to make sure that we're really diving in with you to make these changes that are going to last throughout the year and keep giving you results and keep it changing your experience of life. Some of what I'll be bringing, I recently finished my 280-page workbook called Forged on Purpose. And what this does is it walks you through how to rewire your brain across all of these avenues. And so as nerve system doctors that we are, I'll be plugging all of that into what I teach, and also and helps with relationships with ourselves, with our body. And we're super excited to be with all of you. Also, please know this isn't justification. This isn't time to just get away and sip wine and giggle and laugh. While that will happen, also know that we are very intentional about creating a container of mastermind that will catalyze transformation in your life and all of the people that you bump into once you leave our retreat weekend. So click the link. Come and join us. There's several options on how you can join us. If you live nearby, you can come just enjoy the days with us and not spend the night, or you can get the full experience and have a girls' slumber party with the three of us and many others. So thank you so much for your time today. Any last words, Dr. Stacey or Dr. Anita?
Can't wait to see you guys there. Sorry about that. I can't wait to see you guys there. And I'm looking forward to meeting everyone who's signed up and is going to sign up. We're going to have a great time. And I can't wait to hear from you.
I was just going to say, if you're ready for the best year yet, you don't want to miss this retreat, because it is going to be a game changer. I already am excited for my own life of how this is going to be reflective. So can't wait to see you there. Sign up now.
Nice. All right, everyone. Thanks so much. And we'll see you later.